Yo, what's up guys? It's me, HUGI, aka the
Shut up.
What?
I said shut up.
What? Why what happened?
Just stop talking. I'm trying to grow my plants here. They can't grow with your pointless meandering.
Hey, plants don't have ears. Hey, my stuff isn't pointless meander.
Yeah, I do, and your stuff is pretty pointless. Oh, don't mind him, Beatrice. Here, have some goopy slop. Oh, yummy slop. Oh, I love slop. Oh.
Slop isn't just your more than garbage video game or content farm videos. It's the endless churn of low effort content designed to be consumed quickly and forgotten just as fast. This applies to things like shows, games, and even clothing in terms of fast fashion. Speaking of fast fashion, it's basically the textile version of slop culture. It's cheap, mass-produced, and built for the algorithm of social life. Now that I mention it, literally everyone and their mother is wearing the typical baggy jeans, oxy tee, zip up, Carhartt, the list goes on. Going to school with quote-unquote fashion enthusiasts is like finding a song on Ken Carson's discography that doesn't sound like some 808 crash-out ad-libbed Graggle scrap. They're a dime a dozen. The definition of fashion is them finding a fit on Pinterest, tracking which Instagram shop each piece came from, and then regurgitating their TikTok fashion advice, thinking there's some upper echelon, avant-garde, fashionista savant. But newsflash, they aren't. They're a bunch of pretentious Brian Griffins who mistake bandwagon brainwashing with look the way I puff up my jeans. Isn't this so cool? The same cycle plays out with these performative males who treat clothing as a temporary personality. One day it's vintage workwear guy to sipping matcha and minimalist streetwear Y2K fit. There's nothing wrong with having these styles, but if the style makes your personality and not the other way around, I'm sorry to say this, but you fall into this category of slop. You
copy paste herd-winded ass clout cattle motherfucker.
Toupee wearing fish-eyed, 2-year college degree earning, no wife or kids, having mustard stain on his shirt, kindergarten teaching ass.
A lot of trends now exist just so people can be seen in a certain way. Casual, cool, in on the joke. It's less about what you actually like and more about how it looks to everyone else. Big companies know this and they've run their course. The next thing drops, people buy into it, then it becomes overused, ending up in some landfill a couple years later. Then the cycle repeats. It's not built to last, it's built to keep you buying. Over time, it turns into a conveyor belt of things that feel current but fade fast. And most of us, not me of course, play along because not keeping up feels worse than liking nothing at all.
Hughie, you're being super cynical right now. How about turn it down and enjoy this matcha Dubai chocolate milk tea?
Gertrude, this is exactly what I'm talking about. People like you feed into the brainwashing of trends, unlike me, an independent thinker.
Oh, well, do you have a little ugly fluffy monster made by underpaid overworked Taiwanese children? I think not.
The same churned out sludge happens in media too, especially online games like Roblox for example. Do you notice a certain retro-y FOD going on? Gone are the days of devs creating games for actual fun and enjoyment. Instead, we're left with nothing but remnants of an empty shell. Husk, if you will.
Oh, Hughie, you wordsmith, what are you talking about? I enjoy games like Grow Garden, it's so cozy.
Well, there you have it. That cozy, nostalgic feeling is something but a marketing strategy used to make you stick. Farming sims, low-stress life simulators, they market themselves as antidotes to overstimulation. But when you really sit yourself down and analyze just what in the fuck you're playing, you realize that these games are just gentrified Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley knockoffs. With progression systems designed less for joy and more for player retention metrics, they feel familiar because they're built to be. Nostalgia is one of the easiest emotions to monetize. Big companies prey on it by using retro or cozy aesthetics as a shortcut. Not to honor the past, but to trigger recognition in the quickest, cheapest way possible. Instead of evoking care, they throw a 16-bit filter over shallow mechanics and call it a day. Take the Midnight Horror Game series as an example. Yes, I know they're a horror game, but they still fall under the category of
what if we put PS1 graphics over a glorified indie walking simulator?
That is a great idea.
That'll get
I love that idea.
Even music isn't safe from the slop tsunami. Punk, alternative rock, or as me and a lot of other people would say, weird kid music. We don't mean weird kid music as in, oh, that kid's so weird, but weird kid music as in,
I'm so different from everyone else. While they listen to the mumblecrap jargon, I'm here with my Radiohead and my niche Wi-Fi skeleton.
The production choices and raw vulnerability in these tracks are objectively solid, even innovative, but it turns into sludge when listeners start treating the aesthetic as a personality rather than music. When someone leans entirely on lo-fi distortion, angst-driven lyrics, or ironic disaffection to define themselves, the music becomes a superficial signal instead of a source of appreciation or inspiration. The nuance, craft, and emotional depth that made the original work compelling are flattened into
Look at me, I'm so niche and different.
because in 2025, everything boils down to some form of quote-unquote countercultural music. Since we're on the topic of countercultural music, introducing Tyler the Creator's biggest hater, MOBIE. So, MOBIE, tell us why you think countercultural music is fake nowadays. I mean, that's a very strong and bold take. Aren't you worried about the scrutiny of society as you trample their favorite fuck the government music?
No, not really.
What do you mean? Aren't you a musical prodigy who composed numerous melodies that were praised far and wide? I mean, you have to have some reason.
No, I don't.
Okay. How about you tell me why you don't like Tyler the Creator? I mean, does his vibe not match yours, or is it something else?
I just don't like it.
Yeah. No, fuck it. This day and age, people are so focused on putting up a persona, a facade, due to their fear of expressing their individuality, but at the same time brainwashing themselves into thinking that the fake front they put up is their actual personality. This is speaking from experience. On numerous accounts, I've unconsciously acted or performed for the sake of pleasing others, sucking their dick if you will.
But Yugi, I want people to like me, but I'm too insecure that they'd hate the person I really am deep inside.
Well, if they hate the person you really are, then oh well, you can't please everyone. Find people who would accept you, yo. Moving on from the sappy, wholesome Chungus Hopecore bit, stop focusing so much on being niche. Think for yourself and develop your own style and personality, you performative bastard. And video.
Oh,